Alright, tonight I'll be preparing sweet and sour meatballs. Basically it's about a 3-portion meal, starting with 1.5 pounds of frozen meatballs. You can make your own and freeze them too if you like, but since I didn't do that, I'm just using some that are frozen. These are Italian seasoned. And also, so that'll be our protein. Then for seasoning, we're just going to use a simple black pepper. Then we also have bell pepper. This is about a 1/2 cup or a half of a nice sized bell pepper, and it's just kind of diced up. Then we also have 10 ounces of pineapple chunks, cubes, or whatever you want to do as far as your pineapple. This here is a crushed pineapple, and it's about 10 ounces with the juice. If you use chunks or tidbits, you're going to want to drain them and use 10 ounces of pure pineapple, or you can use fresh pineapple too. And here we have brown sugar, and this is about 1/4 cup, and that's already smashed down. Usually it'll call for about an 1/8 cup on this dish, but I want it to be sweeter, so I'm using 1/4 cup. Then we have a 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic. And then for the wet portion of our sauce, we have a soy sauce here, and this is about 1 3/4 ounce of soy sauce, close to 4 tablespoons, which would equal 2 ounces. So it's a little under 4 tablespoons. So 1 3/4 tablespoons of soy sauce. I optionally added teriyaki sauce here, and that's about a teaspoon of teriyaki sauce. And then for the sweet and sour sauce, you can make your own, or I just bought this bottle kind because we don't eat it very much, so I didn't want to make a batch. But basically I'm just going to use 6 ounces of this. You use 12 ounces if you're cooking the whole 3 pounds of meatballs. So I'm going to go ahead. This is going to be prepared in a slow cooker, by the way. I'm using my miniature slow cooker, and basically I'm going to mix everything up in a bowl prior to putting it in my slow cooker, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so basically, as you can see, I've mixed everything in there. I'm going to pour my sweet and sour sauce in here now. Alright, so basically, as I was saying here, we'll go ahead and add 1/2 of our sweet and sour sauce. And I have everything else mixed in there. And we'll go ahead and give that a toss now. And these should be really good. And actually, these will be really good with rice. But since I'm doing a lower carb type of diet, I will not be having rice with these. Instead, I will be having this with 1 piece of bread, 1 slice of bread. That'll be the carb portion, and so therefore that's why I say this is a 3-serving dish, because I'm going to be eating quite a few meatballs. But that's fine, because that's low carbs, and that'll get me nice and full. Okay, so I'll go ahead and transfer these now to the slow cooker. Okay, and it looks like these are going to fit right nice and snug into the slow cooker, just like I was anticipating. Now, so there we go. And basically, you're just going to let these cook down, and we'll come back and check on these in about an hour, but we will not cook them any more than 2 hours. So I will see you then. Okay, now I changed up my meal plan a little bit, and what I'm going to have with my sweet and sour meatballs are going to be chicken potstickers, which is a Chinese entree, and I'm going to go ahead and we will basically just break these up like so and just drop them in the skillet. And the ice, as you see, there's a lot of thick ice there, that will create the water base that will kind of steam these in. We'll put a lid on them, and it's almost like a dumpling, like a Chinese chicken inside of a dumpling. And then in the meantime, we'll go ahead and add about a tablespoon of margarine. There we go. That'll give it a little buttery flavor there. So we'll go ahead and let that melt down, and then we'll come back and put our chicken pot stickers in there, and then we will put a lid on it and let those simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, while our skillet is getting ready to put our chicken pot stickers in, we'll go ahead and check our meatballs, which are doing just lovely actually. They look good, they smell good, they're all held together fine. Just kind of toss them around so we get that sauce at the bottom on the top there. And these smell really good. These would really be good with some rice, some jasmine rice, or you can make it fried into some fried rice. That would be on hit. But I can't mess with the carbs like that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put the lid back on there. And we'll go ahead and just leave those on high until our other entree gets done. And we'll come back and dish up a plate. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put these in here. And basically, you can kind of smash these as they thaw. You can smash those until they're brown on each side if you want, but I'm going to leave mine nice and plump so that way they don't smash down, and I don't really want them toasted. So we'll go ahead and put the lid on there, let those go for about 15 minutes. Come back and take those babies out and dish them up with those meatballs. Okay, here we have it. And they all melted down. I'm just going to give them a nice little flip in this butter and water solution. And these are really tender. They're good with soy sauce. And they are very good with fried rice too, or chow mein, any type of noodle they are good with. Okay, so we'll go ahead, put this lid back on there, let them cook another 7 minutes, and then they'll be done. Okay, here we have it. Our finished product. We have our sweet and sour meatballs, our chicken pot stickers, garlic toast, a little bit of soy sauce for dipping for these babies here, and I used an Italian parsley to do a little garnish. That's what's up. Hit up that kitchen and go check it out.